Video made at Rollideo.com. Creating a video is now extremely easy with Rollideo. Disney's Baymax sparks outrage over scene featuring transgender man buying period pads. The Disney Plus series has almost instantly fueled online discussions about its depiction of periods. It has drawn the ire of parents for its use of LGBTQ characters. The outrage has centered around scenes from Baymax, a spin-off series based on the inflatable robot hero from the 2014 animated film Big Hero 6. In the 6-episode series, the attentive personal healthcare companion goes around San Francisco, assisting others with their physical ailments, while also helping them overcome emotional hurdles. In the 3rd episode, a 12-year-old girl named Sophia heads into an all-gender restroom, and is horrified to discover she's began her first period, right before she's set to perform at the school talent show. Sophia shouts at Baymax, panicking. Eager to help, Baymax goes to a local supermarket to retrieve some period products. Overwhelmed with the variety of options, Baymax asks a woman which one she would recommend. At first, the woman is taken aback, but notes the tampons she always uses. Other helpful customers in the aisle, including a dad buying products for his daughter, notice and also give Baymax their recommendations. Among them is a transgender man wearing a transgender flag shirt, who tells Baymax, "I always get the ones with wings." The robot is then shown carrying multiple overflowing bags, filled with different options down the school hallway. Conservative writer Christopher T. Rufo criticized the idea that men can have periods, and tweeted that the show was part of Disney's plan to re-engineer the discourse around kids and sexuality. The tweet went viral, garnering nearly 40,000 likes. Some said the clip would still make their children feel uncomfortable, even if it was only discussing women's cycles and didn't include the transgender character. In episode 4, after Baymax helps a man named Mbita, he convinces him to go out on a date with another man named Yukio after noting their attraction toward each other out loud. "Your pulse and heartbeat have quickened," Baymax warns after Mbita asks Yukio out to dinner. "Your pituitary gland is secreting hormones," Baymax continues, before being cut off by an embarrassed Mbita. Many fans have expressed support for the show's representation of LGBTQ characters, and for openly discussing periods. Earlier this year, the Disney and Pixar's film Turning Red also drew ire from conservatives for depictions of puberty and menstruation. In the Sophia episode, Baymax himself addresses the idea of personal hygiene being considered a taboo subject of discussion in polite society. "It is common for people to feel embarrassed, fearful or uncomfortable with the subject of menstruation," Baymax says. "But it is just biology. It is nothing to be ashamed of." Let's see some comments on Reddit. "I challenge anyone to say that Disney doesn't have an agenda, and that they don't inject it into their content. When I saw it yesterday with my kids, I thought, well, I'm going to see a story about how this created a controversy tomorrow. A character from a Disney movie that was very popular and not political. So basically Disney is exploiting this character's popularity to push political agendas now. Elsa from Frozen will probably become a lesbian next. For me, it was obvious he's trans because he said what kind of period product he uses, but I guess most people would be confused, so they made him wear a trans flag t-shirt. Do they not realize this kind of stuff is actively creating animosity towards the LGBTQ community? It's crazy to me that any of this is controversial. I knew girls who started periods at 9, so I really don't see why it would be inappropriate to acknowledge it in a cartoon for kids around that age that features a healthcare robot. I think the men period is the part people are hung up on. Just don't watch it then, you whiny babies. The original movie was cute. Why do they have to ruin everything? Pixar is so creatively bankrupt that it's all sequels and spin-offs no one asked for. I'm just waiting for A Bug's Life 2 at this point. Video made at Rollideo.com. Rollideo is a super easy tool to automatically create videos with auto-generated voiceovers and the exact subtitles. Thanks for watching.